Hey, Wotards, you see this fucking video that you reported? Well, I uploaded it to YouTube, where I have a much bigger subscriber base. You didn't stop shit. This is just gonna be a TikTok compilation video because I'm fucking lazy. And I might just interject with some Nintendo Switch footage. Because I can. And if you don't like it, I'm sorry.
You are a valued person. Christmas cards from kids given to convicted prison pedo.
What?
Port Phillip prisoners, including convicted sex offenders, received handmade gifts and Christmas cards signed off with love from school students and a program labeled disgusting.
Not a great plan.
Port Phillip is a prison in Australia. And a bunch of teachers in a school somewhere thought it'd be a great idea to send cards and letters to inmates of that prison, without realizing that a bunch of P3DOs would also receive some of those Christmas cards and letters from kids.
The scheme has bosses at the prison pointing fingers over who oversaw approval of the card writing scheme, which raised concern among prison insiders. They were delivered to convicted pedo, which I think is absolutely disgusting. One source said, "I don't think anybody really thought this through. The students were not identified or made aware of who received their cards, which were distributed at random throughout the units to at least 20 inmates."
So nobody really knows what prisoner received what letter or card, but it seems quite likely that some P3DO prisoners definitely received a card or two, or even a letter. Somebody's head had better roll for this. Someone asked me recently if I was a conservative. I don't think I am. Not really. I just think I'm not a leftist. I just don't believe in a lot of the leftist talking points, really. This might surprise a lot of my conservative friends, but I actually believe in concepts like universal healthcare. I think if the UK can pull it off, then any country can. Having said that, the National Health Service here in the UK is absolutely not fit for purpose. I'm sorry, but socialised healthcare just doesn't work. So then why would I advocate for such a thing? Well, it has the potential to work. If only governing bodies within any kind of universal healthcare would not succumb to corruption, then it could easily be pulled off. But here we are. Anyway, I kind of went on a bit of a tangent there, but I think I'm something of a classic libertarian. I am a staunch believer in freedom of speech. I believe in the concept of private property. I think that anyone should have the right to do whatever they want to their own bodies, as long as they're at a consenting age. I suppose I'm a non-leftist. Now, in a lot of people's minds, that would mean that I'm conservative by default. Not so. I think I'm just too much of an egalitarian, which is everything that a leftist is not, at least in today's socio-political climate.
You can swipe to the next video, or you can help us swipe out hate.
So what you're saying is that if any soft p***s see something that they perceive to be hateful, they can just ignore it and scroll on, or be a glorified hall monitor, and end up fucking with someone else's account just because they have a severe lack of fucking spine.
In rugby, we pride ourselves on our values: discipline, respect, passion, integrity.
Integrity.
integrity,
Wow.
and solidarity. As a player myself, these are at the front of my mind every time I take to the pitch. This year, TikTok has partnered up again with the Guinness Six Nations, and they want these values to be at the forefront of your mind too. So if you see any videos or comments that are hateful or discriminatory,
Hateful according to whose metrics? Define hateful.
long press, hit report, and report for hate speech and hateful behaviour.
Sure, yeah, because, you know, the report function hasn't been fucking abused enough now, has it?
And let's get back to doing what we do best.
Being a fucking weakling. I mean, you know, if there's an obvious clear danger of people, like, maybe grooming little children or something, or if someone is overtly using racial slurs, then yeah, that's worthy of being reported. Well, you know, even the most innocuous statements can be seen as a racial slur, I guess, given the Gen Z demographic on this shitty app. Alright then, let's get to it.
Oh good. More bullshit.
You know, with the comment, this misogynist, I just know it's coming from an alpha. Let's see.
Wow, that is one handsome guy.
Not gonna lie, I don't know what I was expecting, but for an alpha, I don't know. Let's try again.
Oh yeah, so beautiful, so handsome.
Splash of like intense glare and like fear mongering, yeah.
Fear-mongering. You are so bloody soft.
I'm gonna give it like a 4.7 because it is like really solid effort.
Now look, I realize that I may have left a rather mean comment, but it wasn't even aimed at you. You're the one who decided to pick a fight. Now yes, I realize you were probably standing up for your friend, and I get that. But all I was doing was just matching her energy. But I do appreciate that generous score. Out of 5.
4.7.
Thank you. Anyway, I think we've established that I'm very attractive, and you are very attracted to me. But it's not going to happen, I'm sorry. I'm a married man with 2 kids. And frankly, one woman in my life is more than enough.